right, we found it. For those of you who don't know where it is, it's next to Test Track, right in front of Mission Space. Right here. Mission Space is over here. Here's Space 220.
Park of it, they don't open until 11:30.
We actually went in there with a group who came and we went all the way around the road. We got back there, it's still in there.
Let's do it again.
You got
All right, we're getting ready to walk in. We just checked in. There is a line here. Apparently, it's an all-day kind of thing to, what, wait for the bar? To wait for the bar. So, good luck, guys. Hope you get in.
That's I actually can't sit.
Wow. So what do we do? Turn this corner? The guy who checked us in wanted to know if we're ready for takeoff. I'm assuming we go through these doors for takeoff. Ooh. And it looks like they have a little seating area for people waiting.
Did you let Robbie know? Yeah.
Now on the way up, we're going to go at 10,000 miles per hour, which is how fast most people in Florida like to drive. Myself included, because I was almost late to work just earlier.
Go for departure. Stand by for liftoff. Roger, Centauri. Standing by.
Welcome aboard the stellavator. In just a few moments, you'll be on your way up to Space 220 aboard the Centauri space station. Enjoy the ride.
SV1, you are clear for departure.
10-4, SB2 on its way.
Initiating in 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
You're riding aboard the Mark V stellavator, the latest in space elevator design and technology. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida and the eastern seaboard. Enjoy the ride. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information.
SV1, we are on our final approach. Roger that.
If you look above, you'll see Centauri Space Station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open air lock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
SV1, clear for arrival. Gravity generator active. Airlock activated. Docking complete.
Alrighty, now that we've arrived, these doors right behind me, they're going to decompress just for a moment to level out the air pressure from our journey. And there's no need to worry about gravity here, because we have artificial gravity. Just
Ooh.
follow me right this way. Alright, let's continue right down here. Let's see you guys. Welcome to space, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Oh my gosh, I'm in space. I see some cauliflower in space here, some cabbage. Thank you. Space wine. ship. Appetizer or my starter, I opted for the green salad. Now note, the dressing that comes on here, it's an apple cider vinaigrette, does contain honey. So they didn't want to serve it to me because it's technically not a vegan, which I 100% appreciate. But I asked them if they could just get me oil and vinegar instead. So this is what I ordered. The other option on the menu is a quinoa-like salad, but it includes mushrooms, which I am allergic to. And when you took off the mushrooms, there wasn't really much there for me to enjoy. But this has pears, candied walnuts, cranberries, bibbed lettuce. So yeah, let's dig into this bad boy. Space food, and we're off. All right, I'm here eating my appetizer, my green salad. It is very good, despite the fact that I didn't get the dressing it's supposed to come with, and they actually didn't give me the walnuts because they were concerned the fact that I am allergic to raw walnuts versus cooked walnuts. Something about the sugar, I don't know, they did leave them off on my salad. So all I really have is the Bibb lettuce, the pears, the cranberries, and some onions. Either way, it's still a pretty good, you know, nice little salad here. See the chunk of pear and the cranberry? So even though it's not the menu item as is on the menu, I'm still delightfully happy. So yeah, one thing I wanted to show while I'm chewing, sorry, is look at this fork. I don't know if it's gonna show it. There we go. Look at how skinny it is. Isn't that funny? Space silverware. Who knew, right? Restaurant so far is very much delightful. We're waiting to see as Earth kind of moves away from us. It's apparently a very slow process, which I get, right? Little space things are kind of popping in and out of our view as we dine and chat and eat. So yeah, so far I'm gonna give Space 220 a thumbs up, but let's keep going because I have another course and dessert to come, and I must say the dessert, carrot cake, so looking forward to that. upon reflection and talking to our server Megan, who has been awesome by the way, we don't actually see Earth rotate because we are technically tethered to Earth. So when we take the space elevator up, we are tethered to Earth. We're just going upwards. The difference that you're gonna see from night and day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the transition, is Earth getting kind of lighter and darker depending of the time of day and where we are. But we're not actually gonna see Earth rotate as I originally thought. And there does seem to be different kinds of things floating into space, which kind of makes it a very fun thing to kind of just look at. Nice little ambiance here. Yeah, having a great time and looking forward to seeing more space people doing things up here. For you non-vegans, this is the filet with green beans, like a potato cake. And what type of butter is this? You said a Cabernet butter?
It's Cabernet butter.
Cabernet butter. Apparently it's one of the #1 items that people order. Mine is a modified version of the vegan pasta that is already on the menu. I'm allergic to mushrooms, so they could opt to leave off the mushrooms, but then at that point I was just eating like kids pasta, noodles and sauce, so I asked them to add more vegetables on top to make it a little bit more well-rounded, and they did just that. Can't wait to dig in. All right, so my pasta dish has come out. I showed it to you guys. I'll say for as simple looking as it looks, right? It's just pasta, broccoli, green beans, and carrots. I'm sure the sauce was flavored with something. It's got onions, probably garlic in it. It's a very flavorful dish. So despite the fact I had all these modifications on my meal so far, I can honestly say it's delicious. Is it worth the $80 price tag, however, is the question. I never ever in a million years would pay $80 for my meal. Just, I wouldn't. But I am in space, and that just changes things, right? I mean, it just has to. But back to the pasta. Here it is right here. It's so delicious, very flavorful. So yeah, very good. Can't wait for my carrot cake. Look, I cleaned my plate. Complete with my super duper skinny fork. Alright, so I got a pack of the trading cards that comes with the kids' meal or the non-alcoholic beverage sipper thing. Here they are right here. Apparently these are a hot ticket on eBay. And here's the back. The red lights from my camera. There you go. Display here. Look at that chocolate. Is this out of this world or not? Look at the little balls. What is that? Pearls. Pearls. It looks like a little planet. It's like the Saturn of cheesecakes. All right, here's my carrot cake. This is the plant-based option. It is carrot cake with an almond-based whipped cream, and the bright orange stuff is carrot gel. It usually comes topped with pumpkin seeds and walnuts, but they put them on the side just in case because of my allergies. But yeah, a very pretty display. I'm gonna call this an out-of-this-world dessert as well.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, let's dig into this carrot cake, shall we? Ready? I will say this, the carrot cake with the whipped cream is delicious. If you really, really love a carrot flavor, the carrot gel just adds an extra poof of flavor. Not sure I'm entirely a fan, as you could tell by my face. It's not awful. I'm just not sure if I'm more traditional, just want the cake and whipped cream. Just give me the cake and the whipped cream, that's all I want. I am gonna add the walnuts next and see if that kind of kicks it up a notch. But I'm gonna say this is still an amazing dessert. You just may or may not want that extra carrot gel on your spoon. That's all, right? Let's give it another bite here. Stick a couple of candied walnuts on top. What do we think about that? Here we go. There we go. I like it a lot better with a little less of the carrot gel. The carrot gel is really obvious because it's the bright orange color on your plate. But I love me a good vegan dessert. Any dessert at a restaurant that is not ice cream, fruit, or Enjoy Life cookies, I'm usually pretty happy. But this I would come back for 100%. I'm gonna keep on eating because it's good. Curious to just order, you know, 2 simple drinks, no alcohol, nothing fancy, plus the meal, plus I have an AP discount. The total came to roughly $160, but by the time we got to tip, we were roughly in the 200 zone for 2 people. So you have to ask yourself, is this meal essentially worth $100 per person, and that's without alcohol. Once you add alcohol in there, of course, that changes things. How cute are these signs? Look at it, Space Baby. For the diaper changing area. How cute. There you go. I'm in the women's restroom, by the way. leave space and go back to Earth. All right, we're waiting for our elevators to take us back to Earth.
Excuse us, folks. All right, just continue right. Welcome aboard.
Diagnostics.
Now on our way back down to Earth, we're going to be going at 13,000 miles per hour. Which is a lot faster than on our way up, but it's going to be a smooth ride on us. If you would like a more difficult way of getting down, you can always take our emergency slide, although it is 0G most of the way. But I can pry these doors open if you need.
Watch your step as you enter
You
this
want to go? Just let me
elevator.
know.
We'll be on our way shortly.
How was everything?
Excellent.
Awesome, love to hear it.
SV1, you are cleared for departure. Initiating descent in 3, 2, 1.
Your journey back to Epcot will be a smooth and quick one tonight, so enjoy the ride.
So from our space station, going down the Earth's atmosphere, we're going at a controlled speed. So this ring that we're about to enter right now, that's what's controlling our speed on the way down. But once we enter Earth's atmosphere, that's when gravity's just going to kick right in and take the lead. Alright, now hold on tight because we're going through the atmosphere.
Epcot is now coming into view. When we dock, gather your belongings, exit through the open airlock, and watch your younger travelers.
SV1 cleared for arrival. Air pressure normalized. Docking complete.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Space 220 and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Oh, you guys survived! You didn't burn up on reentry, so we get to live another day!
Yay!
Put myself at risk every day I come in here.
All right, I made it back to planet Earth, which is a great thing, but I thought I would give my opinion on Space 220. The biggest question is it worth it? Essentially, it came down to about $100 per person without alcohol. Had we ordered alcohol, obviously the cost would have been more. I have to think about it as a specialty restaurant, kind of like Cinderella's Royal Table or any of those other restaurants that have a higher price tag. I've always considered those to be kind of a one and done situation. I think it's something everyone should 100% experience. Go ahead, save your galactic pennies and give it a try. Was my food really $100 worth of food? No. I had pasta with carrot cake and a salad. That was not $100 worth of food. The experience is what you are paying for. I can say that my favorite part was indeed the elevator. The up and down to get to the restaurant was probably my favorite part. Once you're in the restaurant, it's kind of just a dark scene with a few little things kind of flying in the air or throughout space, so to speak. But yeah, I think you have to go into it not like, is this worth it? Is it really worth $100? But more or less, is this an experience I want to say that I have done? Just like Cinderella's Royal Table, I think everyone should do that. I think everyone should experience Space 220. Am I going to go back every single trip? Am I always going to do Space 220? Probably not. But in the end, the food was good, the atmosphere was good. So I'm going to go ahead and give this restaurant a thumbs up. Save your pennies and give Space 220 a try. But next up, we have Harmonious. I've got the tripod and we gotta go get a spot, so let's go.
All around us, the world is alive with music. Voices calling out in search of one another. We find each other in song.